Hi everyone, it's me again, Eric. I hope that you're ready to learn with me today, so let's get started. In this video, we are going to discuss the fundamentals of teaching English online. I just want to make it clear that the content of this discussion doesn't come from any book, website, and the like. It is primarily based on my experience in this industry. I've been in the ESL or English as a Second Language industry since 2008. That was the time I had my full-time position, though during the prior year, I worked in the same industry part-time. I'm currently working as a recruitment officer at a Taiwanese company, but I still conduct classes whenever my schedule permits, or it also depends on my mood. Let's begin with grammar. Let's admit the fact that we are not native speakers, which means we're never going to be perfect concerning this language. However, just because it's not our mother tongue doesn't mean it's always acceptable for us to commit a lot of mistakes. Remember, we are teachers. It is fine to commit grammatical lapses, but as teachers, we have to make sure that we commit them minimally. Yes, English is difficult. Even native speakers don't master it. It's just the same as other languages, it's perplexed, but if we are teaching it, we have to be knowledgeable at least about the topic we are discussing. Learning English is a never-ending process, and as teachers, we have to learn ahead so we can leave an excellent impression, and our students will choose to study with us over and over again. Now let's move to accent and pronunciation. Accent generally focuses on the sound. Hence, it involves intonation and diction or clarity. Pronunciation, on the other hand, is the act or a way of saying a word. They are two pivotal skills that online English teachers need to acquire. They are learnable. You have to practice speaking aloud, pronouncing the words properly, while applying the accent you prefer. Every country has a distinct accent. If you are keen on using the American accent when you teach, which is actually preferred by most ESL learners, you don't mix it with the British accent. Do not get your students confused. As teachers, you must sound good when you talk because spoken English concentrates primarily on the sound. So you have to know where to place the right intonation, how to speak clearly and understandably, and know the proper speaking pace. It takes time to master these skills, but believe me, they are rewarding. Next, we have vocabulary. Learning is indeed a continuous process. Even if you are already a teacher, you shouldn't stop learning. Your profession will actually demand and compel you to do so. It will require you to learn new words and expressions because you aren't supposed to settle for what you know now. You are a teacher. The more you get to deal with different students, the greater desire you should have to learn new things concerning the language. The words and expressions you use depend on the level of the student you are dealing with. When teaching beginners, you are expected to use simple words. Sounds easy, right? When teaching intermediate students, you have to introduce new words and expressions that would be useful for everyday conversation. When you are dealing with advanced students, the expressions you use are crucial. So you have to make sure that you know what you're talking about. You are certain of the meaning and usage of that particular word or idiom, and be spontaneous enough to be able to give sample sentences to justify your knowledge about the expressions you have used. And finally, we have teaching skills. It takes time, effort, experience, and passion to improve one's teaching skills. It doesn't happen in the blink of an eye, so do not expect that you will be an excellent teacher after watching this video. Your years of experience won't ever define your teaching skills. How long have you been teaching now? 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 years? Well, congratulations for being in the ESL industry for quite a long time, but have you been assessed by your superior or colleague or students? Your teaching experience is not the basis of your teaching skills unless you've been doing it with passion and exerting so much effort to improve yourself. Never be prideful just because you've been here for years we can't count. Have you learned the art of questioning? Are you excellent at accent and pronunciation? Are you keen on dealing with working professionals? Do you have sufficient vocabulary to express yourself effectively? Time, effort, experience, and passion come hand in hand. Do as I say, and you'll see a significant development. So that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you learned from today's discussion, and I want you to watch my other videos and subscribe to my channel. See ya!